It's a great day for an October sail. So I threw off the bow line and looks like the wind is gonna hopefully take me right out past that boat. And then we're out of here. Sometimes you look out and it's a perfect day. Maybe you haven't been sailing for a while, maybe a few days, and you just rush to get into your boat, get on the move, and you think you're going to pull off the dock with no motor. Everything is perfect. But then you realize there's not enough wind really to give you some steerage. Put some water over your rudder so you can steer. So you kind of start heading into the rocks. And then you realize that your motor's not starting. And then you realize that you overlooked a simple step in your kind of rush and joy to get out on the bay on such a beautiful day. And you forgot to, well, I did anyway, forgot to put the key in my motor. Little thing that stops it, the little red cord thing. Right, that's hanging off there. Anyhow, led to a little bit of a tense moment there because I didn't know why the motor wasn't starting. And I was heading towards the breakwater there. So it just goes to show, you know, that got to be prepared, which I wasn't really. Nothing dangerous, but just a little lesson, I guess. Size things up before you head out. Make sure you got all your, you know, all your things ready to go in case the worst scenario happens. You never know. But it's a beautiful day here, and both sails are up. Not a lot of wind, but I'm moving, and that's the main thing. Perhaps I should try and put an extension on that jib and lift it up a little bit. Maybe a little more wind will off. We'll see. So I just went forward and raised that jib a bit. Put an extension on the bottom, as you can see. And it is making a difference. I guess there's probably, the higher you go, there's a little more wind up there maybe. Lots of activity out here today. Somebody heading out to check their nets, I guess. Somebody over there out for a day on the bay. Well, that was nice. Guy came and dropped me off some fresh scallops. They just harvested. So that's nice. Little things happen out in the boat you don't expect. I'll fry them up later. I don't know if I've ever eaten one, to be honest, but they say they're good. I think I maybe did have them years ago, but I really can't remember. Anyway, I'll have some today. Now, according to Windy, we're gonna have low winds all day, like 2-3 knots. So I think I'm gonna pull down that jib and put up a Genoa. Maybe that'll help. I haven't had that Genoa up probably since, I don't even know if I put it up last year because I like to be very conservative. But it's easier to put up more sail than to take sail down when you're hanked on. So I start off, I guess, less risk. We'll see how this goes. Genoa seems to be picking up a little more wind, so that's good. Well, I give myself an A for effort, or an E, but this looks like it's going to be a motor day. Auto tillers aren't just good for sailing, they're good for motoring too. That'll keep her on course. As I sail, well, as I motor off from land a little bit, where I can take time to boil the kettle, make lunch. So I have my main put away, but I did leave the Genoa in place in case I do get a bit of wind later. I'll just pop it up and it'll take me where I want to go. Unfortunately, I thought I had a frying pan here, so I'm not going to be able to fry up these beautiful scallops today. That's unfortunate, but that's all I can do. So I have to put that in down there to keep them as cold as possible. I had to get something from the cupboard, I guess, to heat up. I don't know. Let's see what we got here. I got some nice raisin molasses bread there from Harnum's Bakery. And I don't know. Let's see. No wind, but there's a bit of a tide coming in the bay there, or out, I'm not sure, and tossing the boat around a bit every now and then. go, slack cam. That's the way it goes on a boat, I guess. Kind of nice. I realized I didn't have a pan. I saw a cliff out here, so I gave him the cliff, those scallops. He'll enjoy them. Seems like I left without a lot of stuff today. Key in my motor, no pots and pans in the boat, so I have to heat up my beans this way. Heating up those beans in the can remind me of a time back when I was a young fella in high school. Me and my buddy Sean used to go trouting all the time. And we were trouting this day, and we were trouting all day. Anyway, time came to boil the kettle, and neither one of us had a kettle. We forgot a kettle. So we looked around. I remember it was by a little brook. Sean, you probably remember this. We found an old bean can that somebody had. There was still beans down in the bottom. I mean, it was old and filthy. And anyway, so we cleaned out the beans and boiled water in it a couple of times to kind of sanitize it as best we could. And then we boiled the kettle in that old bean can. I always remember that. I was probably, I don't know, 14, 15, 16 years old. And that was an awesome cup of tea. Probably one of the best. These are great little toasters for stovetop toasting, I have to say. Gotta watch them, they don't burn, but they work well. I think one of my favorite things to do is when you're out on the water and there's no wind, you just let her drift and bob around, have a cup of tea, have some food, and just relax. So nice. I can feel a bit of a breeze on the back of my neck there now. Now it doesn't look like much, but I got a feeling by the time I finish my coffee here now, I might be able to sail in on the Genoa. We'll see what happens, but I kind of feel it picking up there on my bald spot behind. Yeah, definitely picking up a little bit of a breeze there now. I don't know how long it's going to last, but the bald spot back there doesn't lie. It's very sensitive. So I'll try lifting up the Genoa now in a little while once I finish my tea and see where it takes us. It's not a lot of wind. Still trying to get enough wind to turn her around so I take it on the beam there. But we're getting there, slowly but surely. Okay, good, good, good. She's turning the way I want her to go. That means she's moving. Yeah, we can see what wind we can get out of this. Wind is out of the north, looks like. Finally, a little bit of wind. Not a lot, but a little. I don't know if the camera picks up on this, but there's just this beautiful, easy swell coming in from the north there. A little breeze and just a beautiful swell. Very nice. Alas, today was not meant to be a sail day. Although, now that I put my sails away, we do have a little bit of a breeze there. But I'm not doing that again. But it was a great day on the water. Any day on the water is a good day. So we're just heading home. Right now there's a beautiful, gentle swell on. My auto tiller is doing all the work. And thanks for watching. Have a great day.